Alden Palantir. I decided to skip the reviews on episode pretty much 2 through 14 because I just wanted to really catch up, and I wasn't going to make a review for every single episode of Psycho-Pass along the way. So here we are, episode 15. Let's start discussing. This episode was where we really see how the society functions and how things would be like without the Sibyl backing up everyone's decisions and telling everyone what to do. And we really see into Makishima, and I really start to understand him. At this point, I'm thinking Makishima is probably the character that I can relate to most. Now, as we can see in this episode, the society is very, very broken. Ever since the helmets started being manufactured, we're seeing everybody just pretty much go crazy. After that first murder, people were pretty much just standing there watching the murder, and they honestly didn't know what was happening. Basically, the society is not even realistic. These people are brainwashed. They don't know. They watch the murder going down right in front of their eyes by the man with the helmet, but they don't even know. Now the helmets are being mass-produced. Everyone has a helmet, or not everybody, sorry. A good amount of people have the helmet. Even normal citizens at this point don't even know what's going on. They don't even know how to defend themselves from the people with the helmets. They don't even defend themselves, people. They're just looking and watching on and pretty much being slaughtered. At one point, people start to retaliate, but then they take it out of scope. Then we see innocent people getting murdered by people without helmets. So pretty much the whole society, or we don't know how large the scope of this helmet problem is going on, but within the city, we can see that everybody is in a state of disarray except for the MSPWB, and the police force, are on it. They start going and researching it. They're called for a meeting. They say, hey, you guys gotta find who's producing the helmets. They kind of figured that it's Makishima because of how he operates, but they can't seem to figure out why he would possibly do that. Riots going on through the cities, but then we go to Makishima and Chogu-sung, and they're pretty much talking about and here's where I really start to understand Makishima. Makishima's point is this society is not realistic. We are realistic. He's talking about him and Chogu-sung. They're saying that they are realistic people. They are trying to take society off of Sibyl's control and pretty much have a normal, well-functioning society as it's supposed to be, which really I can't disagree with, because who really seems like the more evil force here, Sibyl or Makishima? I mean, both of their ways of going about things are wrong. I'm not saying Makishima's way of restoring society is going to work. He even says he doesn't even know if it's going to work. He said if it has bad consequences, I'll shoulder them. If it turns out well, I'll take that too. He's pretty much just riding on this one. So him and Chogu-sung are kind of talking, and yeah, again, I do understand Makishima, man. He really is pretty much the only normal person in this whole show, to be honest, and maybe Chogu-sung, but we don't know. I'm kind of suspicious of him, but Makishima, I think out of all characters in Psycho-Pass, Makishima would fit in most with current society that we have today, because of the fact that he isn't letting Sibyl dominate his life. Which he's one of the few people that can say that, because he is apparently at this point we think he is immune to changes in his hue and his Psycho-Pass readings. His criminal coefficient is always very low. He's one of those that isn't really expected. His can't rise. So this episode was it was supposed to be hype, but it was informational, and it really lets you see Makishima's side. I think we're gonna be seeing the first episode. How in the start of the first episode we had that one scene where Shinya meets up with Makishima, and they have that little encounter. We're gonna have to get to see that soon. So really hype for next episode. Next episode is gonna be where stuff actually goes down. This one was kind of at the end of the episode it ended with them going. They all go out into the field and they try to stop the people with the helmets. They throw a grenade that disables the helmets and paralyzes people. They throw that. It works, and people start surrendering. Because, again, these people are confused and disarray. They don't know how to function without the help of Sibyl, pretty much. So the police forces, they're currently just trying to suppress them draw them into custody. I don't think anyone's going to get really punished for this except Makishima and possibly Chogu-sung when they find him. But we really don't know what Chogu-sung is capable of. We know a little bit of what Makishima is capable of, but that showdown should happen soon. Again, I don't really think it's going to happen quite in the next episode, but we're going to see. Hey, who knows? But honestly, no matter if the showdown happens next episode or they find more information or they suppress everybody, next episode is definitely going to be a treat. I'll be doing that review too. Alright, Zaladin Palantir, I'm out. Don't forget to leave some comments in the comments section below. What you guys think of this episode? Don't be afraid to subscribe. Thank you for watching the video. I'm out.